Need I say more? October the 30th through November the 2nd. Come to Texas for the Down South Cookout. You ain't gonna wanna miss it.
Shalom, Israel. This year's Down South Cookout, hosted by Houston, is where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are welcome. We will have a variety of events going down in the South. You know what I'm saying? Like the General Muhammad scripture breakdown happening on Thursday, October 30th, along with games and karaoke, and even a movie night. So bring that buttery popcorn. We are on Friday, October 31st. We will have a community outreach, followed up with the nightlife. On Saturday, November 1st, we will be having a brunch, followed up with a day party and a sisters event. That's right, we didn't forget about our sisters. And later that night, we will have another nightlife for our brothers. And finally, what everybody has been waiting for, this Sunday, November 2nd, we'll be hosting the Down South Cookout at 7701 Belfort Ave. And after that, more brotherhood in the nightlife. So bring your elders, bring your children, bring your babies, bring your friends, and bring everyone to the Down South Cookout.
I don't give a lovely fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman where's a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a lovely fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman where's a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. And that thing Putin like Batman, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the back bend. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like never get up out my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off and never take off as a flex. When the Lord with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the commanding general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. We unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better hide the women, hide the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't butt the system. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in the with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Black and Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I assemble the Glock with the slide for real. I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die for real. The bigger the better for kingdom. to my heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like with they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. You understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh. You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas. It'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under command and general. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. How you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your you take mine, that's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. This is Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started on 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, in the Command General Johanna. This is Killeen Tuesday night Brotherhood class. The name of the class is Behind Enemy Lines. You know what I'm saying? Here in the ISUPK, man, we've been teaching since 1969 that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the people of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? No other camps or other churches or Christianity teaches that, you know what I mean, that we are the people of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They portray as the Edomite, which is the white man, as they are in the Bible, or that they are the God chosen people. But I'm here to tell you here in Killeen tonight, that's a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? That's the deceitful things they try to tell our people to keep our people docile and keep our people underneath their knee. That's just a way of oppression. To put them above God people is very diabolical. You know what I'm saying? I pray you understand. We as Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we need to come to an understanding that we are better than your oppressor. That we don't need to walk around here with our heads down. You know what I mean? We need to walk around here with our chest poking out and our head up because we are chosen by the Most High. These are not my words. These are words that is in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We are, every church, I was a little kid, every church, church I used to go to, they have the portrayal of a white Jesus, up in the church, everywhere, just about every church right now has the white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And you ask a lot of the Christians, the Edomites, why you have Jesus portrayed to be white? The first thing they want to tell you is what? What they want to tell you? Oh, color doesn't matter. Right? Color doesn't matter. You know if Christ is black. Well, just go ahead. That's all we want as Black, Hispanic, and everything. That's all we want you to tell the truth. We just need you to go on national television and all forms of the media and go tell the whole world that this Bible is FUBU for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, and that Christ, our King, is a black man. He's a nigga just like we are. That's all we want you to do. If color doesn't matter, we're not going to bring it up anymore. If you do that, we're not going to bring it up anymore. We're gonna zip our lips, because now the world knows the truth. You know what I'm saying? Back at this class, man, like and Christianity, man, Christianity is like a drug. You know, Christianity is a drug, man. That was keeping our people down. I got something to drink, like. I mean, that was keeping our people down, man. This false teaching and false doctrine that your oppressor have given to us. They had given that to us during when they colonized us. They had given that to us when they brought us here on ships. That's what they have done. To fool us, to deceive us, to make sure that we don't understand that God is with us. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, give me go ahead, we're gonna start away. Go ahead and give me let's go back. Like name of the class is behind enemy lines. Now that's a very, topic. If you're wondering what this topic is about, behind enemy lines. You could be we all know Black and Hispanic America could be spiritually and physically behind enemy lines. If you are aware of what's going on in America or going on around the world, you will understand what I mean by behind enemy lines. Blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, we are behind enemy lines. You got ICE, going around in different cities, arresting our brothers, her Hispanic brothers for no cause, for no just cause, just doing it because of like I said, this is the color of their skin. Right. If you look Hispanic, well, like you here, they deem you here illegally. But how can you be here illegally if they came here illegally? Right. They came here as immigrants. Right. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump always want to say that Mexico always give us the worst. They always give us the criminals. You know what I'm saying? But the Europeans, Christopher Columbus, he was a European. He was a criminal in his country. You know what I'm saying? And he came here as an immigrant and came in and said he discovered America. And he was a criminal. He was the worst of all the Europeans. He was one of the worst of the Europeans. Even Donald Trump, he's German. His father German. Look at Donald Trump. He's a criminal. 34 counts of felony, and he's the president of the United States. You know what I'm saying? That's why this world is so crooked and wicked. You know what I mean? Right. Go ahead and give me Deuteronomy 28:1. Read that when you got it, Bobby, the show. Click right here. You can see it. You click right here, small one. Can you read that? I'll put it right here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
All right, this Bible says this mighty priest we're reading here. It said, and it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord. Black, Hispanic, and Native American. That's what we need to do, man. We need to come back and hearken diligently into the voice of the Lord. See, our problem is we want to listen to man. We want to listen to our pastors. We want to listen to our priests. Man, we want to listen to the oppressor that they're giving us Christianity. They're giving it this false doctrine. You know what I mean? All these doctrines are very diabolical. It's not in line with the Most High. I mean, Baptists, Roman Catholic, and you have the Mormons, yeah, what else? The Jehovah's Witness, Pentecostal, you have Islam. All that stuff, bro, is not as lined up with the Most High. All that stuff has diabolical things. All that stuff has wicked things. I'm not wicked. Pagan. They even serve pagan holidays. You know what I'm saying? You got, matter of fact, a couple more weeks, man. You got Halloween's coming up. How wicked and evil that is. Right. Now you have our kids. You have our kids try to dress up to be Minnie Mouse and princess, whatever. Sophia, I think that's I don't know, I think that's a princess. I think that's you know, man, all these different things, you know, man, Spider-Man, Superman, you know, man, all of them put these costume things that have superpower. But the only power you could get that you could give your kid or your son or your daughter is the power, the word of the Most High. That's what we should be. That's what we should be giving black man, expanded man, and living man. Not giving them costume, but we need to give them. We need to give them the word of the Most High. You know what I mean? They put that shield and that costume on as a soldier of the Most High. That's what they should be putting on. Instead of these costumes that coming up in a couple of weeks. That's evil, you know, man. Then after that, they got Christmas, you man, another pagan holiday. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Valentine's Day. It's all pagan holidays, man. That's embedded in Christianity. You know what I mean? That's all it is, taking it from the Romans, the Greeks. You know what I mean? That's all they have. That's all they did, and combining it together and call it Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read on that, Baba Kasha.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently, unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To do some of his commandments?
All his commandments.
Now he said, you know, the Most High said we need to do all his commandments, man. Are we doing all his commandments? You go. I definitely know if you in this church and you in Christianity. I know you're doing all his commandments. The pastors and the priests in the church, they say, you know, man, we all fall short. No one, we can't try to be perfect. That's what they teach. I know many perfect men that was in the Bible. Christ was perfect. Job was perfect. So why can't you be perfect? Why can't you try to be perfect? Man, you know what I mean? If you claim that you've been baptized and you've been washed, you've been washed and clean. That's all you, and you change yourself and become a new creature. You know, becoming and killing your old self and becoming a new creature is follow and listen to the voice of the Lord, right, and follow all his commandments. It's not to choose when you want to follow it, when it's best suit you. But y'all see, a lot of us want to be, you know, man, we out here following the law of the land. You know, man, Donald Trump putting these laws out. You know, man, and y'all follow it to the T. You know, man, you'll be good by abiding citizens, man. You see someone breaking the law, man, you willing to stop them, put your life on the line, and tell them they're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But y'all fear man instead of God. You know what I'm saying? See, this is a quote. I mean, it's a quote that I like. You know, man, I like to live by, man. I rather stand with God and be rejected by the world than with the world and be rejected by God. That's what you need to put in your head. Just think about it. Let that simmer in your mind, in your head for a while. Who you rather be rejected by, God or the world? That's what you need to. That's what you need to let the simmer in your head. You know what I'm saying? This Bible, man. Do y'all understand this Bible here, man? This Bible here that belongs to black, expanding every American. This Bible here, man, people doesn't realize how this Bible could change a man's whole life. You know, man, this one book could change this one man or sister whole life. This one Bible here could take this man or woman and take this man or woman out the world. Meaning, you know what I mean by out the world? Meaning the worldly things. Meaning stop smoking weed. Meaning stop being homongers. Meaning stop unaliving your brother and your sister. Meaning stop having beef and hatred for one another. I mean, this Bible is designed to put a nation together. I mean, to be obedience to one another, be obedience to Most High. You know what I'm saying? To love one another. That's what this Bible is for. But we as people, as black, Hispanic, every man, we have fallen away. We have fallen away from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And we need to get back on track. We need to put the train back on the track. The train have derailed. And we need to and we need to put it on the track. Here in the ISUPK, that's what we doing. We here trying to put the train back on the track. We understand that the trail have derailed, and we need to put it back on the track. See, the priest and prophet of the law. See, a lot of people want to come up against us and saying that we hate group, and we just tell it. We show the hypocrisy as is in America. We show the hypocrisy as is in the world. We show how blacks and Hispanics and Native American are that's all in the bottom of society. We show that the Edomite, the oppressor, the white man that the Bible speaks of, is oppressing us. We show the hypocrisy. The brother last week gave a great class on the name of the class was paycheck. You will never make more than your oppressor. My brother said, he said you look at your check, you have a gross, and you look at that gross, and you want to bring, and the gross is like $50,000. I mean, it's like of a month. Let's say of a month pay, and the gross is $3,000, and you bring it home $2,500. You will never ever see that gross. You know who that $500 gone to? Give a guess. It ain't going to your bank account. It ain't going to your grandma. It ain't going to your pastor. It's going to your oppressor. It's going in his pocket. So he could go out and go buy 200 acres of land. So he could go buy him a vacation home in Caribbeans. You know what I'm saying? So he could go buy duplexes, or he go buy apartment complexes. You know what I mean? Put the brothers and sisters in the apartment complexes because we can't afford a house. There's nowhere we afford a house. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why we can't afford a house? Because I had looked this up online, man. The disparity between blacks and Hispanics and Native American annual income into your oppressor income is outrageous. Right. We talk almost about a $30,000 difference. I think they're making, don't quote me, you look it up, you go on a fact check, man, it's like $89,000 your oppressor makes a year in a household, and your black, Hispanic, Native American makes up around about 56. Now you could do the math. You know what I'm saying? Now, I live in Texas, right? I live in Texas. The house is going, right, man? All my house going. You want a new house built, going on probably around, depending on neighborhood, around about 450 to about 500K. You know what I'm saying? So that's roughly if the bank willing to give you a good interest rate, we willing to get you, when you get you a 5% interest rate, man, your note, you might get a note about $1,800. You know what I'm saying? Now we could backtrack again. I say you're gonna make $2,500, right? So your note is $1,800, right? Then you know it's $1,800, and then you got lights to pay for, right? You got water to pay for. And then you got a car note. Yeah, I hope you don't have no car note. You might have, man, get you a secondhand car. Man, you gotta put oil in it every week because it's born in oil, man. You run around, you can't put tires on it. You run over here a bar of tires, man, you pray and you pray into the Most High that the car get you to the job. I mean, time you get paid with all your bills in your note, right? You only got $100 left. You got to choose now. You got to choose. You gonna feed your belly, or keep your $100 so to get you back, so you can put gas in the car to get you to work. So that's the stuff we go through as black man, Hispanic man, and everything. That's stuff we go through in America. You know what I'm saying? Your president doesn't care because they could afford to pay that for their house note. They could afford to put gas in their car. They could afford to pay their water bill, to pay their electric bill. They could afford those things. See, your oppressor, they really, really sneaky. That's why I say they were deceivers, man. They were very slick. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a big thing now, man. But a lot of people in the world, man, the government has laid off, or they're paying their government employees. Right? They're not paying them. See, it's not a problem when blacks, Hispanic, and Native American can afford to pay for the place for their stay or their house or their apartment or their water bill or the electric bill. See, that's never a problem. But only for some reason only become a problem when your oppressor can't afford to pay for theirs. Now the media want to broadcast it around the world, saying, up in the White House, the Democrats and the Republicans need to get it together.
Right.
You know what I mean? They need to get it together. That's why the reason why they can't get it together because your oppressor can't afford to pay for their bills. That's why it became a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's all because that's like we have homeless people, homeless blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans underneath. You know what I mean? Living under the bridge, living inside buildings. I mean, homeless is not a problem. You know what I mean? When black, Hispanic, and Native American eat out the trash can, it's not a problem. Americans doesn't deem it as a problem. The majority of black, Hispanic, and Native Americans eating out the garbage can. But once your oppressors start eating out that garbage can, they have to do something about it. Your project can't be seen eating at the garbage can. That means America has a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's just the diabolical and wicked of your oppressor. They only care about their own. With that, black, Hispanic, and American, we need to care about our own. Just like your oppressor cares about their own, we need to care about our own. You understand? Go ahead and get in my first scripture. No, let's go ahead. Let's get my favorite one, man. Go ahead and get my favorite scripture. Go ahead and give me all of my favorites. Like, give me a Deuteronomy 7:6. Go ahead. Go back over here. Go over here. You just click on here and click on it, make it bigger. Back and open it, slow down. Click right here. And you just click right. You click right here. Right there. Click right here. Click right here. Yeah.
Con on the one con, the book of Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord thy hath chosen who?
Thee.
Have chosen you, black man, Hispanic man, and every man. The Most High has chosen you. Like I said earlier in the class, He have chosen you above all people. But they're gonna finish reading that. I'm getting ahead of the scripture. But the Most High has chosen you, man. That's what I'm saying. We are royal people, man. We don't need to be walking around here like we second-class citizens. You know what I'm saying? The scripture, the scripture says, the Most High has given He given the earth to the wickedness, the wickedness. You know who the wickedness is? That's the oppressor. We are not wicked people. That's not our in our genes. That's not our personality. All the wicked things that we have done or we do, that's learned behavior. Like you got to understand, we have been in captivity for 400 some plus years. When you begin beat, whipped, burnt alive, hung on trees, watch your grandmother get sexual assaulted, right? And you see those things, man. So you're gonna get some type of trauma. You know what I'm saying? When you see those things, you see your mother and you see your father get beat by the police officer for no reason. Get stopped because he's being black. He being a part of town where they don't like blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. That's back to the class. We have to understand that we are behind enemy lines. And we have to be physically and spiritually ready, to get from behind enemy lines. We have to come collectively as a group of people to help each other, to help each other to fight this diabolical and wicked world. Right? Go ahead, read on, Baba Kashab.
Khan of the one Khan. The Lord thy God have chosen thee
Right.
to be a special people
Right.
unto himself above all people,
Above some people.
above all people
Go ahead, Baba Kashab.
that are upon the face of the earth.
Upon the face of the earth, he chose us above all people on face of upon the face of the earth, man. That's why, man. That's why it's imperative, man, that that we don't take Most High's words for granted. You know what I'm saying? We need to understand that we are chosen. By being chosen, we have a standard. We have a standard we have to hold up. We have to hold up that the Most High has given us. That is to follow the follow the law, statutes, and commandments. We have to make sure our Father's name is not tarnished. We are his children. You never want to tarnish your Father's name. We carry His name as Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. That's why we can't be out here in this world doing diabolical and wicked things. Right? Go ahead. Is any more in there, Bob Kashah? Go ahead and give me a. Go ahead, drop. Go ahead and give me a. Go ahead and give me his Romans 15:4. You got it.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. For so whatsoever things was written aforetime was written for our learning.
The Bible said, wherever thing was written aforetime was written for our learning. You know what I'm saying? This Bible, bro, is written for us. It's written for our learnings. It's written for you, Black man, Hispanic man, every man. It's written for your learnings. You know what I'm saying? No, your oppressor wanna, you know what I mean? We're gonna get into that, but your oppressor, they don't want you, they don't want you to read this Bible. They don't want you to read this, you know what I mean, your history. They don't want you to read it because they don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to realize who your identity is, what your, you know, man, you were chosen, that you from you are Israelite. You come from the seed of Jacob. You know, man, 12 tribes of Israel. They don't want you to know that. They want you to think that, I mean, the Israelites is extinct. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, like them small hats, man. Them small hats is not Israelites. Them small hats have stolen your identity. They are not the people of the Most High. They are not the chosen people. You ever have a conversation with any of these small hats, they don't know what tribe they come from. I mean, I think they said the tribes are lost. They are extinct. They don't know who the tribes are. Are you supposed to be the children of the Most High and chosen by the Most High? You're supposed to know what tribe you're from. Because the Bible said in Isaac, the seed will be, you know what I mean, the seed will be called. You know what I'm saying? And after Isaac is Jacob. Right? So how can you be chosen and call yourself you chosen people, but you don't know what tribe you're from? Right? Make that make sense to me, man. Go ahead, sir.
No, if I could, now it's heavy what you're bringing out because, you know what I'm saying, I'm watching a video the other day and you know, and Cap dealing with the cat, man, the
Right.
Jewish cat, and he's asking him, hey, like, what tribe are you from?
Right.
And you know, he's like, well, I don't know. The tribes is lost, like you're saying. Then the other cat come up and said, well, I'm from the tribe of Levi, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which we know that's not how to pronounce it, but it's like, how y'all supposed to be claiming to be the greatest people on the face of the earth and don't even know your own history?
Right.
Like you're supposed to know what like nobody's from the tribe of Judah, nobody's from the tribe of Ephraim, and it's like, and it's just supposed to be y'all question us because you say, well, how can you prove that? and we can go line for line in the Bible with history, archaeology, and prophecy, and they'll say, well, you just believe we the people because we got the land.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like you.
Yeah, brother. Man. Like, man, they don't like. That's what he's saying because like they don't. They supposed to be following Torah. It's all in the Torah. But they, I mean, they. As I'm saying, they don't. They don't know what they follow, man. That's how we know, man. We are the people of this Bible, man. Go ahead. I'm gonna show you, man, that how this Bible belongs to us, black man, Hispanic, every man. I'm just go ahead and give me Hebrews 7:14. Like, if he about to show you, man, how if we about to show you, man, your oppressor always did hate us. Man, oppressors in the Bible, man, all through the Bible, the oppressor hated us. It's not new in the sun. They hate us. Go ahead and read that, Bobby Kashad. You got it when you get it.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Now this said, for it is evident that our Lord has sprung out of Judah. He talking about Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, that we as we know him of, had came out of Judah. Go ahead, read on.
Of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
All right, he said, of which tribe? Now Christ came from a tribe. Now for your Trinity people out there, I don't like this is like a cut also. Like, do God come from a tribe? Y'all claim Jesus Christ is God. So you gonna tell me that God come from a tribe? That's how crooked and crazy that sounds. All right, go ahead. So now the brother just read, for it is evidence that our Lord sprung out of Judah, right? Of which tribe Moses spoke nothing concerning priesthood. Now go ahead and drop down and give me Jeremiah 14:2.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourned, and the gates thereof languished.
Right.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are black unto what?
Unto the ground.
And
the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
All right. He said the Bible. He said Judah mourn, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. So he just read in Hebrews 7:14. For it is evident that the Lord sprung out of Judah. So now Christ is what? Christ is a black man. Now I got to bring this in Revelations 1:15 too. But right here is evident Christ come from the tribe of Judah, and he say he's black, and Judah is black unto the ground. So Christ is a black man from a tribe of Judah, right? All right. Go ahead and drop down. Go ahead and give me John 15:18. Let me get that with you, man. John, what I say 15:18. Where you got it?
The book of John, chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hate you, we know that it has hated me before it hated you.
Now read that. Look at that. Now Christ, they're saying if the world hate you, black man, Hispanic man, every man, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Now Christ was black. So the Christ was black. So black man, so Christ, they were hating black people back then. Not new under the sun. Christ was a black man from a tribe of Judah. And he said that if the world hates you, you know that it hate me before it hated you. Black man, Hispanic man, every man, this world would never love you. Cause it didn't love Christ. our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? So stop try to join hands with your oppressor. It's no love. There's no sympathy. There's no empathy dwells in your oppressor. We need to come to understand that. All right, go ahead, grab that. Go ahead and give me 19. The next scripture.
Con on the one con. The book of John, chapter 15, verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own.
We not of this world. If we was in this world, your oppressor would love us. This world that we live in America. It belongs to your oppressor. Because if it would belong to us, the world would love us. They deemed that we was part of them. They would love us, but they know that we not one of them. Black, Hispanic, and every man. They know that we are not one of them. So they're not gonna love us, just like they never loved Christ. Go ahead and read.
Con on the one con. But because ye are not of the world,
Like I said, go ahead.
but I have chosen you out of the world.
See, Christ has chosen you, black man, Hispanic man, and every man out of the world, out of the world, the oppressor. He have chosen you out of this world. By him choosing you, that means you don't need to be doing the things of the heathen. You don't need to be doing the things of the oppressor. You don't need to be following the ways of the oppressor. Right? Go ahead, read on.
Therefore, the world hated you.
Therefore, because he chosen, he did see your oppressor is a jealous man. Because the Most High have chosen you and me, because Christ have chosen you, black man, Hispanic man, he hates you. He hates you because someone love you. Your oppressor don't want no ones to love you. They don't want nobody to give you no love. They don't want no one to give you love. And Christ giving you love, by Christ giving you love and the Most High is choosing you, they were jealous. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna unalive you. They're gonna oppress you. They're gonna try to drain everything out of you. They want to continue to keep you at the bottom of society. That's how they show their anger and their wickedness. Go ahead and give me go ahead, drop down and give me Ephesians 6 and 12. Go ahead and give me Ephesians 6 and 12. Now you think about it, man, this class is about behind enemy lines. So I'm these scriptures showing you that we are not, we still are in captivity. Just because we go to and fro from the store, go where we want to go, travel when we go, but spiritually and physically and economically, we are being oppressed. We are in captivity. They just like when the Christ talking about that Samaritan woman that she understood that she need to eat the crumbs off our table, of the children of God table. We should be eating the crumbs off our oppressor table. So they're giving us crumbs right now, and we begging for crumbs. It should be the other way around, man. They should be begging for crumbs from us. Just like that Samaritan woman has did with Christ. She knew her place. We need to get back to that, man. We need to turn this world upside down, man. Right? Go ahead. You got that, Baba Kashal? Read it.
Con one con, the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12.
Right.
For we wrestle not against the flesh and blood.
It said, for we wrestle not against the flesh and blood. Go ahead.
But against principalities.
Against principalities. Can somebody look up principalities for me?
This is the definition of principalities.
Right.
It says a state ruled by a prince. Number 2, in traditional Christian angiology, the fifth highest order. Let's see. Get another. Okay. It says the Merriam-Webster. It says the state office of authority of a prince, the position of responsibilities of a principal, the territorial jurisdiction of a prince that rules a country, that gives title and an order. That's the definition of principalities.
All right, it's a to give order, authority, but against the principality, meaning that we worrying about the flesh. We worrying about the flesh and the blood. For instance, we worrying about the drug dealer, right? Drugs get flow into our community, right? So right, drugs get flow into our community. We worrying about the drug dealer, but we need to worry about the principalities. Who is bringing the drugs into our neighborhood? Who is bringing the drugs into our neighborhood? Who's bringing the drugs into our neighborhoods? There's your oppressors flooding our neighborhood with drugs. And then you know what they're gonna do? You know what they're gonna do? Then they're gonna try to over police us, go in our neighborhoods, right? Knowing that they have flooded the neighborhood with drugs, right? And then what were they gonna do? Put us in jail, right? And build private prisons, right? So what? You know why? So they're gonna get free labor. But I want y'all need to understand, man. If you black and Hispanic and every American, and you have a car, right? And you drive around and you have a license plate on your car, you know who made that license plate? A black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man that's in prison, doing free labor. That's what made a license plate. It's just another way of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, slag it, brother.
Now, if I could, now what you bringing out is heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because like that verse is bringing out, like this war isn't. It's not about flesh and blood, but about the principalities. I don't know if you finished the verse out. Did you finish the verse out?
Nah, sir. Go ahead. I finish. I'll get to it.
Oh, Salaki. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's heavy what you're bringing out, because all these things that's being put in front of us, like the priest is saying, man, like, and Commander Junior Hunter brought it out in his lecture. All these are different operatives, you know what I'm saying, behind these government agencies that's putting these things in place for us to follow, quote unquote, trends or doctrines or philosophies. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're putting out all these different trends amongst our people, amongst our kids, amongst our children, for them to follow, you know what I'm saying, things that is spiritually wicked. Salakia.
Get that piece of ham. Yeah, so yeah, man, that's what it is. So your president put things in place. I mean, they put things. You can't even watch a decent movie while having some type of alternative lifestyle going on in there. And it's all in the cartoons too. So our kid, they put things crafty. It's called crafty counseling. You know what I'm saying? So, but we worrying about the carnal things. So we need to be worrying about the principalities. Go ahead and read on.
Con one con, against principalities, against powers,
right?
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Go ahead, read that last part again.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
So we need to be pointing out the hypocrisy against the rulers of the darkness of this world. That's what we need to be worrying about, man. We need to be trying to fight. Do you mean to pinpoint what they have, the crafty counseling they've been doing to black, Hispanic, and every American. How they've been putting these things in place to make sure that we stay away from the Most High. You know what I mean? That we continue to sin against the Most High. I mean, our kids continue to raise up and be further and further away from the Most High. That's what we need to be worrying about. But see, like the brother here said, like the priest said, about the philosophies. You know what I'm saying? We want to be, we gonna go to school and think we got the philosophy, we got all the answers. No, we're gonna astronomy. I don't know if I'm saying it right, with the stars, how the stars is shaped in the sky, how the moon and the planets or space apart is in the solar system. We're worrying about that. That's the kind of philosophy and wisdom we're worrying about. But I'm not saying the wisdom of the Most High. Hey, Bobby, drop that. Give me Deuteronomy. I think it's 4 and 6, man. We're gonna show you what wisdom is to the Most High. He don't give a damn about your philosophies, about Egyptology, Islam. He don't give a damn about that. But he gonna show. He gonna go get that Bible. Try to read that. Slocky.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 6. Keep
Right.
therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom.
Say it again.
Keep therefore and do them.
Hold on, let me get that. Maybe that's 4. Let me get that right quick.
Come on, one come.
Go ahead, read.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your
Go
wisdom.
ahead, Slide. Go ahead and give me 5. 4 and 5.
Come on, one come. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
He taught us what?
Statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it.
Right.
Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding.
All right. He said, in verse 5, he said, behold, and I have taught you statute and judgment. He have taught you the law, statute, and commandments. And to keep them is to what? Is wisdom. That's his wisdom, black man, expanded man, and every man, is keeping the law, statute, and commandment of the Most High. That's what's going to get your brother, your sister off the streets, off of drugs. That was going to get your brother and sister from selling drugs to one another. That was going to get your brother and sister from unaliving each other. The law, statute, and commandment. Not the stars, not where the stars is positioned in the sky, where the earth is behind the moon and the sun is in front of the earth. Whatever how that goes in the solar system, that's not going to help you. That's not going to get you in the kingdom of heaven. Try to understand philosophy and science. Wisdom is understanding and following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's his wisdom. That's what keep you. That's how that will keep you. That will get you from behind enemy lines. Understanding this is a spiritual warfare, right? Bible shall go ahead, go back to Ephesians 6 and 12. I didn't think you finished reading that. You start from the top again. Dang. Ephesians 6 and 12. Bobby Gashar. Bear with me. Got my new brother, man. He's becoming prison officer out to Zion. So he working the computer. So bear with him.
The book of Ephesians.
Go ahead.
Chapter 6, verse 12.
Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Right, he said so you also can look at it this way too. For we wrestle not with flesh and blood. We shouldn't be wrestling with each other. Black man, Hispanic man, never get married. It's not between us. The problem should not be between us. The problem should be between your enemy that have you behind their lines. It should be between your oppressor. They continue to keep their neck. That was like it. They foot on your neck. Right? Slacker, go ahead and give me this. Let me get one of these videos, man. I'm just gonna show you how diabolical this world is, how your oppressor is, man. It's a video. It was a video. This young man, he was a working young man. He was a brother, man, black man. He was a postal office worker, right? So one day he worked the night shift and he had like some type of headache, whatever, and I think he ran into a barrier or whatever, and the police arrived, right? Again, I just say the police arrived and they seen a black man behind the wheel and he ran into a barrier. So first thoughts of you oppressor thinks that he's on drugs or he been drinking, he's intoxicated. Things that go runs in your oppressor head when they see a black man, Hispanic man, never Indian man. It's never a good thought. Just like Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk never thought anything good about blacks and Hispanics, and the Native American. Just like the quote he said about the black pilot. He deemed if he see a black pilot, he get on the plane, he see a black pilot, the first thing that runs through his head, if he's qualified. If to say that the FAA have lowered their standard for black, Hispanic, and Native American to fly planes. That is very ludicrous and diabolical. Right. To even fabble in your head that this black man could deem unqualified. Right? If you anything, he called himself a Christian. If you anything of a you know what I mean? Say you love everybody. The first thing should have came out your head is, man, that shouldn't have been your thought. Cause I get on planes all the time. Right. I pass by the pilot, man, white man. We be whatever it be, a woman, whatever. I pass, man. I pass by. That don't run across my head. Cause you see, your president don't think you capable of holding them type of positions. See. In certain positions, they deem that you only qualify for. They don't want to see you on the same level as they are. Just like Donald Trump when he was running for president. What the first thing he said to the blacks? Try to put us against the Hispanics. Talking about the Hispanics is coming over here and taking black jobs. Like, what to say, what is a black job? To him, a black job is not being a CEO or a COO or or being a pilot. Right? Now he don't deem that being black jobs. Right? What I got you? Play that video.
Trained to determine if someone is under the influence of drugs, arrests a postal worker having a medical emergency. It's a case that ends with an innocent man dead. A warning for viewers, this report contains graphic video. AJ Legault has the story as part of his long-running investigative series, Cruel and Unusual.
The Dakota County Jail, November 17th, 2024. Kingsley Bimpong flops around on a cell floor.
It's horrific video to watch.
He's lying in his own urine. Guards walk by and look in as part of their legally mandated well-being checks, but for hours do nothing. Nothing until it was too late.
He was suffering immensely.
Katie Bennett is a lawyer representing Kingsley's family. She's suing Dakota County, but says the real story starts hours before Kingsley was booked into the jail, unable to even stand on his own, accused of a crime he did not commit.
Which makes it particularly hard to watch him suffering from something at no fault of his own.
The story starts here, at the United States Post Office's Eagan Distribution Center. Kingsley works the night shift. He began complaining of a headache and then just vanished from his job. Records show an Eagan police officer spotted him driving his maroon car the wrong way on Pilot Knob Road, in oncoming traffic, bumping into the center median. He was pulled over.
Maroon Ford Edge registered to a Killeen Brotherhood.
According to the police report, Kingsley was extremely confused, did not know where he lived, and did not know where he worked, even though he was.
Now, that's a horrifying video. These people, man, these family lost a loved one because your oppressor failed to do his job. He failed to do his job. Now, this brother, he had all the symptoms of he needed medical attention, but they refused to give him medical attention. Now, there was a police officer that he's qualified and trained to be able to identify if this brother is intoxicated or if he's medical ill or not. But him being a black man, see, they won't give him the medical attention. Their first heart, they deem him being drunk. You know what I mean? Driving behind the wheel, being intoxicated. That's what they looked at him as. All the while, this brother is going through a stroke. The brother was confused. He didn't know where he was at. He didn't know his name. He didn't know where he lived. Then further in the video, the brother asked to be transported to the hospital, I think. But they refused to do that. In the video, you can see with the brother, they have him in a jail cell. He's going back and forth, falling down, and he urinated on himself. Now, if someone should have done their job the right way, this brother would be here today. But your oppressor doesn't believe, you know what I mean, they don't do anything wrong. I mean, you can see what they don't believe black, Hispanic, and Native American should get fair treatment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say when we are behind enemy lines. Go ahead and give me where I stopped at. Go ahead, go back to Ephesians 6 and 12. Let me read from the top.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Right.
but against principalities,
Right.
against powers,
Right.
against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
And against spiritual wickedness in high places. Like he's talking about, man. He's talking about. You see what we deal with, man. You know, we trying to undo what your pastor and your priest have done to you by indoctrinating you. That is the wickedness. That's the spiritual wickedness they're talking about. Using you to gain money off of you. You see pastors like Warren Sapp telling their congregation that they can't leave the congregation, they can't leave the church before they get $40,000. Before they raise $40,000. You know what I'm saying? Teaching that the law is done away with. The Bible says sin is a transgression of the law. That's what the Bible says. Right. But they teach that the law is done away with. I mean, they teach that we can eat. They teach that we can eat crab, shrimp, and lobster, pork chop sandwiches. You know what I mean? That's what they teach. They teach that there's no dietary law. You ever find it kind of funny, man, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we suffer from high blood pressure. We have the most diabetes. And the law, he gives you a dietary law. But we never want to listen to what the Most High has given us. But we are going to go online. We're going to go on YouTube, go on TikTok, and you see your oppressor putting like a daily chart with the foods you need to eat to be healthy, the foods you need to eat to bring your cholesterol down. You know what I'm saying? The food you eat to reverse high blood pressure, the food you need to eat to get your AC1 down, which is you of a diabetic. You know what these foods are? These foods are the foods that the Most High have deemed you to eat. You know, in the diet program, you gotta eat your fruits, you gotta eat your vegetables, you gotta get your protein. You know what the protein is? The protein is the chicken, the beef. That's the protein. That's the protein they have you to eat. It's not the pork chop. It's not the pork. You know what I'm saying? It's not you want to eat the fish. What the best fish they want you to eat when you're on a diet? Salmon, right? They're not giving you the catfish. But why you have to go into online, go into your oppressor, go on TikTok and learn those things, and it's right here in the Bible. Most High deems what's clean and unclean. That's why he's telling you that. Because we don't want to do it, black man, Spanish man, because we don't want to listen to the Most High. We don't want to hearken diligently. We don't want to give up that crawfish. You down south, especially in Louisiana, you don't want to give it up. You don't want to give up that catfish on Sunday after church. That catfish platter. You don't want to give it up. You don't want to give up that pork chop. That, man, you know anything in the history, you know anything about a pig, man, you would never want to eat a pig. The only reason the pig is on the farm is for one reason. To get rid of waste. That's only why the pig is on the farm. Right. To get rid of waste. Is any more in that, Bob Show? Go ahead, sir.
Now, what you're saying is heavy because, Christians reject the Bible and they reject God's laws.
Right.
When we just read in Deuteronomy 4:6, it said that this shall be your wisdom. Right. He said that the laws is going to be your wisdom in the sight of other nations.
Exactly.
And it's crazy how they completely this, what I'm saying? They don't acknowledge that and say, well, we're going to go to our oppressor's philosophy, and that's going to be our wisdom. We're going to replace God's philosophy with the white man's philosophy. You know what I'm saying? When he said that these laws in this book will be your wisdom in the sight of everybody else. And that's just crazy how we trade it off. You know what I'm saying? Salakia.
Yeah, brother. Man, that's heavy what he's saying, because that's exactly what it is, man. We rather put the oppressor laws above our Father's laws with the Most High. We deem that His laws is more worthy than the laws of the Most High, right? And His laws the majority of His laws is not in line with the Most High laws. You know what I'm saying? They teach, the laws they have eternal lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They deem eternal lifestyle is okay. In the scripture, the Most High is against the eternal lifestyle. He said the Bible said the man find a wife is a good thing. He never said the man finding a man is a good thing, and the woman finds a woman is a good thing. Just go beyond that, man. It's one thing I didn't understand about the eternal lifestyle world. You know what I'm saying? The other thing I understand, because you got a man that doesn't like women, right? Yeah, listen to me very carefully. You have a man that doesn't like women, right? But he dresses up as a woman. So you don't like women, so why are you dressing up like a woman? Vice versa. You got a woman that doesn't like men, but she dressed up as a man. You got anything you can elaborate on that? Sir, you got anything you could elaborate? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. A man don't like a woman, but he dresses up as a woman. Then he has a woman that doesn't like men, but she dresses up as a man. That is very confusing.
Or they just go to show you that people of the alternative lifestyle, they suffer from a mental illness. That sounds like a mental illness problem to me.
That brother, it got to be something mentally, because it doesn't make any sense. You don't like something, but you do this, but you dress up as the person you don't like. You got to have some type of mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back on these scriptures. Go ahead and read 13. Ephesians 6 and 13.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 13.
Right.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God.
Yeah, when we out here, man, fighting this spiritual war, man, and fighting against this spiritual wickedness, man, we as Black, Hispanic, American, and especially I need to come here in the ISUPK, man, under Commander General Yohana. We're gonna teach you We're going to teach you how to fight the principality of this world. We're going to teach you how to be spiritual strong, how to fight the spiritual wickedness that is in this world. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna. That's what we do in the ISUPK, man. We teach the hypocrisy that this world, that your oppressor has. We teaches that the diabolical things that your oppressor have done. So your oppressor don't want you to remember the old things. They don't want you to remember. They try to take away. They try to take these things out of school. They try to take slavery out of school. They try to take Jim Crow out of school. They want you to forget. They want black man to forget about those days. Right? But every other year or every 2 years, your small hats, they make a movie about the Holocaust. I mean, why you can't get rid of their history? Why you trying to get away with Black, Hispanic, and American history? Right. But you want to hold on to the small hats history, right? Go ahead. You any more in that? Matter of fact, we're talking about the history. Let's give me drop down. Give me let me drop down. Give me give me Deuteronomy 32:7. See, man, that was one of the Charlie Kirk's. No, his name is his podcast. I think his podcast or his slogan was Turning Point. And that's what he wanted to do. He says slavery was a long time ago. That's what he said. Slavery was a long time ago. Jim Crow was a long time ago. He was trying to deceive others, saying that we're on the same playing field as he is. But people would feel like the one thing he failed to say, man, that he was a loser. He was a loser. I mean, he fell out of junior college. And any black man or black sister or Hispanic brother or Native Indian brother or Native Indian sister that had a higher education than he did, he found some type of way to belittle them. Try to belittle your brother or your sister. I mean, just like that sister Jasmine Crockett. This sister has all type of degrees. And talking about reason why she got a job because of DEI. Dude, this woman has a doctorate degree. Just because he fell out of junior college, he wanna belittle her and downgrade her education. That's just the way your oppressor is. There's no truth in them. There's no change in them. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, and they always want to say, man, your oppressor always want to say what they want to say. They say we got black. What they say we got black fatigue. Right. They say black fatigue. Can your brother look at that black fatigue? What they actually mean? They say we got black fatigue. Like, I'm gonna show black fatigue. Say we got black fatigue, but the Bible says something different, man. When these brothers bring up the definition, then we're gonna read the scripture, man, and tell what the Bible say.
The definition of black fatigue. Black fatigue refers to a state of emotional and physical exhaustion experienced by black individuals.
About who?
Experienced by black individuals.
All right, by black individuals. Go ahead.
Due to the constant exposure to racism.
The constant exposure to what?
To racism.
To what?
To racism.
Uh-huh.
Discrimination.
The what?
Discrimination.
Discrimination. Go ahead.
And microaggressions.
All right, microaggression means your oppressor continue to oppress you every day, all day, 24/7. Now go ahead and read that scripture, Baba Kashai, Deuteronomy 32:7.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of the old.
Remember what?
Remember the days of the old. Remember the days of the old. Remember the days of the old. Consider the years of many generations. Consider the years of many generations. Consider the years of many generations. generations.
You reading out the Bible, right?
Con out of one con.
You reading out the Bible, right?
Con out of one con.
Brother, reading out the Bible. Read on, Bible, the child.
Ask thy father.
Ask thy father. Black man, Hispanic man, everything. The Bible says, ask your father. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. We got to consider our ancestors that went through the slave trade. Remember the Hispanic brothers that came in 1492, that came in before us. We have remembered they ended the trails of tears. And your oppressor had underlined them, infested them with smallpox, slaughtered them and took their land. Remember the days of old. Remember many generations. Ask your father. Ask your father during the segregation in Jim Crow, hanging their family members on trees. Remember those days. That's what the Bible said. But your president wants you what? He wants you to forget those days. But the Most High said, remember those days. Read on, Bible, Gishai.
Remember those days of the old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew them thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Now, as every scripture, remember, I said, you ask your father, he will show thee. Ask thy elder, and they will tell you, man. They will tell you that your oppressor is wicked. Right. It was wicked then and many generations ago, and they are wicked now. Do not think what your father, your ancestors, your grandmother, your grandfather have told you for granted. Not let these continue to let these people deceive you, man. They speak with a smooth tongue, like butter. It's just the way they are, man. They act on every interview. They thought they came in peace. They ain't let the Indians show them how to cultivate the land, how to show them how to farm, and what they did, slaughtered them. And now what we do? You know what your brother call it now? Thanksgiving. That's what they call it. Every November, you know what we do at Black and Spain, everything. You know what we do? Because we don't remember the old days. You know what we do? Celebrate it. We celebrate it with them. While they laugh in our face. Right? Well, when you was at Bobby the Shop? All right. Go ahead, you got something? I want to say something. Don't worry about him, man. Don't worry about him. Hammer, he always in his class, man. We try to get educated, man, on these scriptures, man. I really try to do. He don't want to admit to it, because your father doesn't admit to anything. They are stubborn creatures, man. They're hard-hearted creatures. That's what your oppressor is, man. He think he know more than you. You think he has all the answers? You think he know the history? You know, he think because he wrote the history, he think he got it right because he wrote it. He think he got it right because he wrote it. Right? Well, we got witnesses and artifacts that tell different. You know what I mean? We have witnesses and artifacts that tell different, man. We got archives we can go to and bring up articles and bring up pictures that tell a difference. And your oppressor, he's not pulling up the archive. He ain't pulling none of that up. He's going on his own interpretation. As long as the interpretation that make it seem like he's better than you, that he knows more than you, that he can belittle you, that's what he's going with. You can sit here and argue with him back and forth and give him facts, actual facts, and articles that back it up that's in this Bible here, or witnesses, and primary sources that was witnesses, that was there, that witnessed it, he's not going to believe that because it's not in line with his story, because it's not in line with his history. That black man and the white man can't be great at the same time, according to the oppressor eyes. There's only be one great person, and their eyes only to be them. So you a black man, standing there every minute, man, you need to understand that there's no man that was ever great on the face of this earth, only Christ. How was child my child? You know what color he was? He was a black man. See, that's the problem with the oppression. That's why they say color doesn't matter. Because they know a black man was great that walked this earth. And they can't fathom it in their skin, in their mind. Their skin itches. I mean, their skin itches. They start itching all over. They start getting delusional when they start thinking about that. When they close their eyes and picture a black man being Jesus, they'll pass out. They will pass out if they'll close their eyes and see a black Jesus. It's just not in them, man. It's just not in them to fathom that a black man, because that a black man the walk the first of was so great. It just hurts their heart, man. It just hurts their heart. That's why I said, man, you should be proud to be black, Hispanic, and Native American. You should be proud, man. Look at the world, man. We're out of this world, bro. We're out of us in this world, bro. They will be unaliving each other. Your oppressor. It will be nothing here, man. We set the trends, man. We got the music. We got the best athletes. Now just imagine this world without us. Just imagine the world without us. Your oppressor will lose their mind. You see they're unaliving each other now. I mean, they call us murderers, right? They call us savages. You know what I mean? Say, we are evil and diabolical people. We wicked because we don't got our fathers in our house. That we fatherless, right? So what is their excuse? They claim they have their fathers in the house. Why are they having the most mass shootings? Why are they going shooting up the schools? Right? If you claim that you have the fathers in your house, why are you doing those things? You know why? Because your fathers are horrible. You have the most suicides. You have your fathers in your house because your fathers are horrible. All right, I'm losing my track. Lively. Where we at, man? Let's go ahead and give me Isaiah. Go ahead, give me Isaiah 59 and 4. No, drop that. Go to the Apocrypha, man. Give me Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. Never trust thine enemy. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rutteth, so is his wickedness.
The Bible says, Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, never trust thy enemy. For as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. If you know anything about iron, man, anything about iron ruins. I mean, it's like it. If you know anything about rust ruins the iron. It deteriorates. You know what I mean? It spreads. Like I'm a former mechanic, man. And You know anything about old school vehicles, man? And we in 2023. You get them old school vehicles back in the 30s and the 40s or whatever, right? You know what I mean? And you get them old Cadillac. You know what I mean? What you got? What kind of car you got? You got them older bills, man. Them old, you know what I mean? Them Cutlasses, man. You know they put on the riding Cutlasses and all them old classics, right? And when you get them old classics, man, most 9 to 10, you're gonna have rust on it. And for you to restart that vehicle back to the normal self, back to the when you first got it off the lot, right? When you go to a restoration, the first thing they'll do when you go through a restoration on a classic, right? What the first thing they'll do, huh? First thing they'll do is they cut the rust out of the classic. Right. They cut the rust because they don't want the rust to continue to contaminate the classic. That's what they do. They cut the rust out first. That's what your oppressor. The oppressor is the rust. They are the wicked and diabolical people. And you have to cut it out. You have to separate it from the classic. And you use the when I say the classic, man. When I say the classic, I'm talking about you, black man, Hispanic man. You are the classic. You know what I mean? You are the classic. You have to separate that rust from off of you. You have to get it off of you because it continue to make you wicked. It continue to make you do diabolical things. It continue to keep you away from the Most High because you continue to let that rust be attached to you. You have to cut it out and separate. We need to separate from our oppressor, man. We need to separate, man. Go ahead. Any more on that? Go ahead. Read 11.
Another one, verse 11. Though he humbled himself and go crouching.
He humbled himself. This is your oppressor. He humbled himself and he go what?
Crouching.
Go ahead. Read on.
Yet take good heed and
He observing. Take good heed. Go ahead.
and beware
And beware. Go ahead.
of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
We need to wipe our looking glass, man. See, right now our looking glass is faulty. We need to wipe it, our looking glass, to make sure that the rust is off the classic. If we walk around with our looking glass faulty, not knowing that the rust on our classic is still there. We wonder why our classic going down the road, the door falling off. Because the door got rusted out and it fell off because we still have our pressure still attached to it. We still out here doing wicked and selling drugs. We still out here unaliving each other. We still out here hating each other. Because we still have that rust. We still have that rust, which means that wickedness, that oppressor that have taught us. That's what we still have. And we need to get rid of it. I pray you understand. You know what I mean? And another thing, man, in Ecclesiastes 12 and 10 says, never trust the enemy. This man, your oppressor, man. I don't know y'all. I don't know it's in Dallas. I don't know y'all keep up with the news, man. In Dallas, Texas, man, it was a church, a mega church, and it's a priest, man. You look it up, man. You can fact check me, whatever you want to do, man. His name is Robert Morris. He's a pastor. You know what I'm saying? He's a pastor, he's a priest, whatever you want to call it, man. And he just got put in jail. They want to put him in jail for 6 months. They gave him 6 months in jail, 9 years of probation. Guess what this man have done? You would think he have done some petty crime, right? I mean, for 6 years, and 9 years, 6 years in prison, 9 years of probation. Like, what you think? What you think? Just give me again. What you think he done? You don't think he done nothing? I mean, but guess what this man have done? This man, this man had sexual relations with an 8-year-old, all the way until she was 12. You know what I'm saying? This shows the only person. He was a white man. He owned some church in Dallas, Texas, man. And they gave this man, this is so wicked. They gave this man 6 months in prison, 9 years of probation. You know why? You know why he did that, right? This man, you look it up, man. Fact, this man, he's supposed to be affiliated with Donald Trump. I don't know what type of affiliation he had with him, but he had some type of affiliation with Donald Trump. That should tell you all right there, right? You see what Donald Trump had done. He's a wicked man. You see what Donald Trump had done when the savages ran up the Capitol building, stormed the Capitol building, right? You see what kind of wicked, evil things he had done. He pushed, right? So when he left office, when he came back in office, when they send these guys, they send these savages, they send them some of them to prison. Then when Donald Trump came back in office, what's the first thing he have done? What's the first thing he done? He pardoned them guys. He pardoned them guys. Guys, they didn't serve. They don't probably serve a liquor day about 2 years in prison. I don't know when they did that. He pardoned them. That's just diabolical with the things that the oppressor have done and continue to do. You know what I'm saying? If you black, Hispanic, never American, man, you need to understand that you are behind enemy lines. And with that, this is ISUPK, started on 1 West, 125th Street, out in Harlem, New York. It's Commander Dilly Island. With that, we want to say, my job, you to stand. Man of Israel, Mala Jabat, Mazel, Barat, Yahweh Shema Shah Brakatah, Yazamata, Saul's face the sisters. Man of Israel, Mala Shabbat, Amazel, Barat, Yahweh Shema Allah Shema Shah, Yazamata, class dismissed.